I'm wearing the same shirt as I was yesterday. Haven't showered, haven't done anything except get drunk, get high, and having a ball today. What's up, people? Don't forget who I am. Not only am I the Jesus Christ who trading in the Abraham of assets, the Jefferson Krulls, the Joey Dippards, the Broccoli Robs, the Joe Anal Heiss, I now want to be known as the overlord of the market. I'm the overlord, kids, and now I've got sound effects. I'll tell you one thing. I miss my room. I miss playing heavy metal, running around my own apartment without swords. It's a fantastic day. There are no kids in my house, no wife. All I have right now are my two Argentinian, or maybe they're from Brazil, housekeepers. Two of them. What's up, kids? So anyway, weekly options. There's really no other reason to wake up than to play these weekly options. So far, it's been a fantastic day. We had some MCP puts. I sold some Amazon puts. We are short some Qs from yesterday. Baidu sold some puts. If they're going to give you premium for a stock that's 5 points away, you might as well take that money off the table. Because generally we get pinned at certain numbers. And I don't think I don't think Amazon's fallen to 190. So you want to give me 12 or 13 cents for those options? I'll take it.
Once again, it's a very enjoyable move.
All right, so anyway.
I thought this was going to be about stocks.
Weekly options, people. If you don't know what this is like my wet dream. I get to, you know what I do basically, right? I like selling premium. And here we have a whole list of about 30 stocks now that every week the options expire. So if you have some cash and you're willing to take a little bit of risk, you could sell these nickel, dime, quarter options and play it that way. But the real way to play these nickel options, dime options, are look for a stock that's breaking these whole numbers that have strike prices, load up on those nickel and dime options, and you can really, really turn a nickel into 50 cents, sometimes $1. We had a tremendous one about a month and a half ago when we had the Google earnings last quarter, or it was it was 3 months ago. But when the stock got hammered the first time, and you could have bought the 550s, whatever it was, for a nickel, and they went to $10 that day. So, for every one that you miss, one will make up for 10. That's why I love this stuff. Plus, I'm a degenerate gambler. Speaking of gambling, banging away so far. I'm 4-0 on the Major League Baseball season against the Yankees. I've picked almost every game that they've lost. It's amazing. Anyway, enough patting myself on the back. How are you guys doing? And if you guys want to hang out in a chat room, a buddy of mine, while we wait for the reformation of the Hit the Bid family, don't forget to subscribe to my new channel called The Self-Important Show. The Self-Important Show. I was going to call it The Self-Important Douchebag Show, but it was just way too many words to, way too many words for YouTube to allow me. But I just want to get to one important fact today. Let me just maybe lower this.
Why does he play the music so loud? What's going on here? I can't even hear what this asshole's saying.
So the Stock Trader's Almanac, everyone should have a copy of this. I was thumbing through it for what the market's done on Royal Weddings Day, and I found one page that addresses it, and it says, "Who gives a fuck?" Stock Trader's Almanac, love it. That's not a direct quote from the Stock Trader's Almanac. I don't want to put my boy Jeff on the, get him all upset. I don't think he curses in the Stock Trader's Almanac. But the Royal Wedding, huh? Big deal. Do we care about this thing? I don't. All right, so far I'm up $1,400 just playing with nickels and dimes. Some of them I'm waiting for the end of the day to expire, like my cue calls. I need the cue calls. Hey, let's play some sound effects. Sound effects. Wait. I need let's see what this.
My name is Joey Diphard. Buying stocks on the dips.
I have my own soundboard. That's what I love. These guys made their own chat room. Once Hit the Bid kind of got dissolved and I didn't want to join the other company, they formed their own little chat room. My boys, my tight little knit group, and they made a soundboard of me saying stupid stuff amongst a whole other bunch of other great stuff. I love these guys. Plus, they called Lex G out at $1.25, and I wasn't paying attention. And that was coming from the Sig X Kid. We all know about the Sig X Kid, right? My boy JT. You know the story about JT, right? And the power of sucking. If you haven't seen the video, go search YouTube called The Power of Sucking. And it just proves that there's nothing better. And that's why I do this. There's nothing better than a guy who sucks, okay? Take that any way you want. There's nothing better. Sig X, right? Remember that one? Stock wouldn't break $2. And my friend was buying nickel options every month, waiting for something to happen. He finally gave up. And as soon as he gave up, I bought the stock and the thing popped to like $3, $4, $5, $6, wherever it went to. Hilarious. Lex G was another one of his things. You know how many shares of Lex G he owns? 0. And he'll be just sitting there just crying about it now, probably for a long, long time. I know the Lex G is coming in hard today, down at least 50%, which that's what penny stocks do. When a stock goes from $1 to $11, normally there's something crazy going on. But speaking of crazy, let's look at the REDF. The REDF won't die. What does that mean? There's real buyers there, people. There's real buyers there. The only thing that's going to stop REDF, I'm telling you, the only thing that's going to prevent this stock from going to the 20s and to the 30s is fraud allegations. Because anytime some stock from a foreign country, ADR, whatever it is, starts getting some hoopla, there's always the skeptics out there. You got your smoking guns. You got all those websites that do their investigations about something or whatever. That's the only thing I think that could stop this stock. This one has real buyers, real momentum. I love the REDF. I love it to get the $34 a share. I love to see this thing breaking highs, maybe become a $50 stock, possibly a $100 stock. I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting my neck on the line. But I wouldn't buy the stock. I'd only buy the options. So go out there and maybe get some October 20s, play out some cash. You'll have till October to see what this thing could do. The most you're going to lose is $2. The thing goes to $30, you're going to triple, quadruple your money. It's a gamble I think is worth playing. And if you're an active trader, if you have those calls out there and you are an active trader, keep it on your screen. If it starts to get hammered, short it against your calls. That's all you got to do.
Makes it sound so easy, this guy. Is it that easy? Really?
Okay. The easy part is when things go right. Everything seems easy when you're going right. Just like when you hear the coach talking on about the Mets. One day, everything is completely wrong. He's got this whole demeanor about him and everything. The world's coming to an end. They win 6 games in a row. Everything's awesome. The team clubhouse is in cahoots. We're all gelling together. So when they lose 4 or 5 in a row, did the gelling just suddenly come to an end? Or did they just go back to sucking and reality set in? I don't know, because reality will set in again for this guy. You know, but what I'm going to try to do is, here's an idea. Oh, I didn't even watch this one today. Hartford Financial, almost forgot about that. Stock is, you talk about channeling stocks, people. We've already got past the idea of Hartford Financial going out of business, right? So when that stock goes down to 26, in that 26 zone, pick it up, because a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, the stock's back to $29. And then we wait to see if it breaks 30 on these earnings reports next week. And if it doesn't, it'll probably go back down to $25, $26 and we'll buy it again. It's a 3 or 4 point range. You can make that every 3 weeks. You're doing all right. That's what this market's all about right now. Sideways, slowly grinding higher, and then we'll have some sort of matrix event to shake us out a little bit. Because do you remember all the matrix events? Come on. No one's even talking about it right now, right? We forgot about Japan. What happened to the nuclear holocaust? Wasn't there nuclear fluids streaming into the ocean? What happened? I want to see 3-headed fish. What happened to the nuclear Holocaust. What happened to all that stuff? What happened in Egypt? Do they have a new leader? Are there riots going on? What's going on in Libya? Are we shooting more missiles? Is Gaddafi in hiding? Is he fleeing? What happened to the other 900 countries that are up in arms that we don't give a shit because they don't have any oil? What happened to all that? And most importantly, what happened to the downgrade of the US debt? What happened? Nobody cares. Ya-cha-cha-cha. Nobody cares. Because the super boom, people. The super boom. Super boom. This is, and he's predicting it right to 820. That's my favorite part about the prediction. And he's not saying this is happening next week or a year from now. He's saying that the market, pretty much, and I've only dipped into the book, he's saying the market's going to basically go sideways and chop so much that it's going to discourage another generation of investors to leave. And you know what happens? You get faux show broed. If you don't know what the faux show bro is, it's the fake out, the shakeout, and then the breakout. He says we're going to just have this extended period of faux show broing, and then when that last jerk off gets out of the market and gives up, we're going to rally 500% or whatever the case is. So I'm with that guy. But we have to make it past the end of the world. And you're thinking, what the hell's that beeping going on? Those are my boys in the chat room. Anyway, we got to make it past. We got to make it past December of 2012. And remember, people, when the Christmas numbers come out, they're going to probably be weak. Don't be worried. Because why would you buy your Christmas presents
Once
when
again, it's a very enjoyable move to take profits into this move. Ring the cash register.
Whoa, whoa. All right, sometimes it gets a little bit annoying. Let me shut that off. What I'm saying is, if the end of the world's happening on December 18th of 2012, no one's going to buy presents. You might as well wait to see if the end of the world does actually happen. Right? And then you start buying your presents on the 19th and the 20th. You still got 5 or 6 days to go. Yeah. So that is what they call debt. Next week, we're going to start doing videos back in the studio. We're going to have some traders from the office come on, talk about their experiences. Hopefully, we have JT to come back. We need JT to come back because JT needs to do some videos to explain how this industry could rip you apart and destroy you in a matter of days. In a matter of days. Months of planning, studying, reading books, learning technical analysis, fundamental analysis, stochastics, Bollinger Bands, whatever you want. In a matter of days, everything you've learned when you're in the heat of the moment will be wiped out. And I saw it happen, and it was nothing. I couldn't even do anything about it. I mean, granted, the kid went a little bit haywire when I wasn't sitting next to him. But again, I have to blame myself, because if I start blaming him, then it's just going to make me more angry about what happened to him. Okay? But watch The Power of Sucking. The Power of Sucking. Find that video. Find that video, people. It's amazing stuff. And the Lex G was all him. All right, kid. So I'm just basically sitting around right now. I'm looking at MCP. They have weeklies, and that stock's pretty volatile all the time. We also have FFIV has weeklies now. If you want to go to the list, go to CBOE. They have the entire list. The list gets bigger, every couple of weeks, and they're giving us more opportunities to play. So I'm loving the weeklies. Loving the weeklies, and that's all I have to say. All right, see ya. 14 minutes, that's all I have to say. I'm just a rambling bitch. Rambling